Hello peeps, what is up? Um, fuck, sorry. So we're making Naruto character tier list. Tried to make my own template earlier, but it wasn't working. So I'm using some kind fellows that he made. It's basically about the same as I did, just a few more people than I would have added. But that would make it more interesting, because, I'll have more shitty people. Since there's not enough for an S to F thing, I've customized the ranking. So we got Giant Dong, that's like S. You got Packin, that's like A, basically. Average, that's like B, maybe high C. Chode, that's like C, D, and Micro Penis, that's just a straight F. Yeah, let's just get right into it. But beforehand, before I go on with the list, I want to let all you guys know this is based on like the end of the Shippuden series. No Boruto, because that's ass. And yeah, so if you haven't seen to the end of Shippuden, you should not watch the entirety of this video, or if you plan to watch Naruto at some point, because there's going to be some spoilers. Considering all the characters are, this is probably going to be a long list, long type of video, guys. So just yeah, let's get right into it. It's in alphabetical order. That's nice for us. My boy A, the fourth Raikage here. That man is packing some schmeat. He's like the fastest in all of Naruto besides Minato and Naruto himself. But that's only after Naruto gets his powers, blah, 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 blah. But, yeah, I mean, it's pretty tough. He's a Raikage, so he has to be fucking powerful in itself. And, Sasuke fucking he chops his arm off with his own fucking hand because Sasuke fucking lights that bitch on fire. And yeah, I mean, not one of my favorite characters, but he's probably packing. Um, okay, Micro Penis. I cannot remember her name for some reason. I know who she is. Trust me, I'm not a fucking wannabe fucking watcher of the show. I can't think of her name though. I think it's Anko or something. Yeah, she's Micro Penis. She really doesn't contribute that much to the show, and I don't know. She's really not that like strong to begin with. Really, she's Orochimaru's apprentice, and it doesn't work out because she's so weak. So obviously, she's not that great. Asuma. Okay, this is an interesting one because I like Asuma, but I'm thinking straight up, it's Cho, dude. Because I mean, okay, here's my reasoning. Right, he gets whacked off by Hedon. Um, then I mean, his powers really aren't that great anyway. He has fucking little like fisticuff knife blade things. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just not feeling him, dude. I don't think he's a high player. I think he's a cool character, and like his death was definitely one of like the most memorable in the show, especially for what it did to Shikamaru's character. But yeah, he's a fat chodester. All right, Choji, he's fucking off rip. He's micro penis. That's not even. He's weak. He really doesn't contribute that much to the show besides like being the annoying support character who's like, I'm fat, but it's okay, 'cause I believe in myself, blah, 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 whatever. He sucks. His powers suck. Realistically, he'd have, like, no powers if he couldn't turn giant. Alright, Danzo. Danzo's average. He's easily, like, the biggest villain in the whole fucking show, considering, like, the whole Ninja War starts because of him. Uh, I mean, he's pretty strong, but I mean, I think anyone would be strong if they have like fucking a million shotguns on them. But yeah, like he's average. His fight scene with Sasuke is pretty cool, and I mean, he still took the L. But I mean, for a villain, I think he's pretty good, and he contributes what he's supposed to. Okay, Deidara. I think this might be a little controversial, but I'm gonna put Deidara in average. I feel like people would want him to be lower based on the ranking I'm gonna give other people. But yeah, I don't know. Deidara, he's one of my favorite Akatsuki members. I don't know why. I just think he's funny. Uh, and I don't know. He's pretty strong. I mean, even though he lost to Sasuke, he really only lost because he blew himself up. And I don't know. I think he's pretty strong, and he adds some nice development to the show. Sasuke's pops. That man is micro penis. He got clapped by his own son. Um, I don't think he really has any abilities besides being the fucking chief of police brutality. So yeah, he's micro penis. Gara, I'm gonna put Gara at average. I know this is controversial, especially if you didn't listen to me and are still watching the video, even though I said you shouldn't. Um, because early on in Naruto, he's like the fucking OG bad guy, but as the series goes on, you find out he's really not that strong compared to some other people. I mean, my boy Data right here next to him, he on that 1v1, he fucking ran his shit. Sasori didn't even help him, and fucking Data still won. So yeah, I don't think Gar's that strong. I like him as a character, and I think his abilities are cool. And being a Kage, he's obviously important. But yeah, I don't think he's that strong relative to how strong the other characters are as the series goes on. Haku, for my fucking Naruto fans here, the first trap of the show. I think probably the only one. I can't think of another trap. No, she's like she's not micro penis because she's definitely more of put up more of a fight than these. I'm gonna go Chode. I don't know. Haku isn't really one of my like favorite characters, especially considering she dies so early on. But yeah, I don't know, dude. Hashirama, here's our first giant dong. All right, this should be fucking self-explanatory, right? The so-called god of the ninja world. Um, the first like master. He brought all the fucking villages together. He started all the peace treaties. The Hokage. And I mean, he beat fucking Madara, who's also like pretty much god tier in a one-on-one. Yeah, I mean, there's really much. Oh, he's the first fucking person to master Sage Jutsu. I mean, the list just goes on. The Hashirama was dope. Hedon. Okay, Hedon. Hedon's chode, bro. I like Hedon as a character. I think he's funny. He's obviously really powerful, considering he literally can't die. But at the same time, like, he doesn't really contribute much in terms of actual strength. I mean, because if you watch all the battles he's in throughout the show, like, he gets beat by people who you'd think were, like, clearly, like, weaker than him, and he gets beat by them. So even though he's immortal, it really doesn't do much for him, especially considering the fact that my boy Shikamaru fucking made that man's balls explode off. Hinata, okay. I mean, she's definitely packing some boobies. Uh, not this one. By the way, this is when she's like adult. Uh, I'm gonna say Chode because I'm thinking this is kind of like a C-ish, D-tier-ish, and though I like Hinata and she's good as a character, obviously as like Naruto's like love interest, I don't really think she's that strong in terms of power. I'd say she's on the same level as these guys, maybe even like a middle, like right here-ish, but that's appropriate, you know. Hiruzen's average, you know. He's like the worst Hokage ever. He's a dumbass, but in terms of strength, like he's whatever. I mean, he does have the Soul Reaper Jutsu, which is super OP, but I don't know. Other than that, he's kind of like whatever, you know. He's not really an important character in terms of the show, besides being like a giant dumbass. Yeah, I just don't think of him as that powerful. Wow, we all our powerful people are at the end or something, huh? Inu's micro penis. That's fucking straight garbage. Inu does like nothing, dude. I mean, sure, her like mind teleportation jutsu, right? Her mind control jutsu shit. It's strong, but if she misses, she dies. I think. And then like she doesn't do anything in the show anyway. If that jutsu's so powerful, then why is she such a fucking F tier character who contributes like nothing, you know? Yeah, her, Choji, all of them, they suck balls. Iruka Sensei, he's cool, but he's a micropenis in terms of strength. He's not really strong at all. That's what it is. He's a cool character, just not strong. Okay, my boy Itachi, fuck. Uh, pains me to do this, but even though he's one of my favorite characters, he is not on the same level as A or Hashirama, so I'm gonna put him average. I think maybe like a here, like in between, like packing an average, because that boy got some schmeat. And I mean the only reason he lost to Sasuke is because he like basically had AIDS, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I said, he's one of my favorite characters. He's obviously super strong. I just don't see him as strong as someone like A or Hashirama, and I think it'd be unjust to put him in the same thing. Okay, Kabuto. This is a weird one because he's like really weak when he doesn't have his powers. But then like Sage Kabuto's pretty strong. He does have I'll put him in B just because of the reanimation jutsu thing, because I mean that's such like a crucial part of the show. And I mean, he does end up getting like Sage. He's weird. Like I wasn't gonna include him in my list, but I think B is on par for him. I think he'll lose to all these people, but I definitely also think he's above a Cho. So maybe like here. But then again, like yeah, Sage mode Kabuto's pretty strong because I mean it takes Itachi's reanimation and Sasuke to beat him. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'll put him in average. Kakashi, my boy, the Puss Slayer. He's packing. That's without a doubt. He's the only person to have a Sharingan who's not Uchiha besides Danzo, but I mean that doesn't really count. Um, yeah, I mean he's just the OG. He's super cool, super strong, especially at the end of the show. Because if this was based on any other part of the show, I'd probably actually have to put him in average. But considering the fact he can do the Susanoo and everything else at the end of the show, I'm gonna have to fucking put him at packing. Uh, was this Kakuzu? Kakuzu's chode. For how cool he looks and like how strong his abilities are, he gets beat so easily. And I honestly think if you did a rematch of that battle without Naruto's help, I think Kakashi would still end up beating Kakuzu. Especially if you give fucking Kakashi the powers he has at the end of the show. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I don't think Kakuzu is a threat really. Conqueror's cool. He was like one of my first favorite characters in Naruto. I like the way he looks. I like the whole puppet master jutsu. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm gonna have to give him Chode just because I don't know. He's not really that strong. I mean, he lost to Sorcery. I don't see him beating any of these people in a fight straight up. Um, except maybe Kabuto. Uh, yeah, that's kind of what it is. Kiba's micro penis. It's not even a question. Kiba's, in terms of character, he's whatever. He's like, I don't know, he's kind of like a comedic relief character. But in terms of strength, yeah, he sucks. Him and Akamaru doing the whole transformation thing and his fucking dream of becoming a Hokage. Yeah, that's fucking cap. That's never happening. Killer Bee's packing. Um, I mean, I don't really know what to say. The rapping man himself. He is the eight-tailed beast, so obviously he's going to be strong. It's not really a question of how strong he is, just that he is strong. Um, I mean, yeah, I don't really know what else to say. He's a tailed beast. There's no way he's going to be weak being a tailed beast. And he clotheslines B, or he clotheslines A. I mean, yeah, I don't know, dude. He's pretty strong. I mean, he's a tailed beast. There's no way he could be anything less than Packin or Giant Dong, and he's obviously not Giant Dong. When I put the other people who are going to be up there. So yeah. Um, Kisame. Kisame is average. Kisame is average. Um, he's really strong. Uh, but I also think he's on par with like Deidara, Itachi, Gaara. Like I think all of these people, if they were to fight, whoever like pick one out of the bunch to fight each other, I think it'd be a fair, even fight. He's not backing. He's a cool character, but yeah. I mean, my boy, my guy, he gave him that fucking two-piece. So in terms of strength, he's not even close to the Packin or Giant Dong people. Okay, Conan's interesting because I'm in between Chode and average. Okay, hear me out. I get that she's not the strongest, right? But I've also put a lot of the girl characters really low, and I'll kind of look sexist. No, I'm just saying that's not why. Um, her thing at the end where she parts the whole seas and almost kills Obito when he's still like Toby. It's I don't know, that was pretty strong. That would make me think she could put up a reasonable fight against these people. But I don't know, dude. I'm gonna leave her an average, okay? But I think just for everyone watching, it's realistically, if I could, I'd put it more like right here, like in the middle ish spot. But I think I'll put her in average for like the sake of making it stick on the thing. Um, Kurenai. She is a micro penis. Um, yeah, she's not really strong. She's not in the show much. Besides being Asuma's main thing. I wouldn't say she really contributes much. She's not really strong. She tried to use Genjutsu on Itachi. That was laughable. Um, yeah. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. It's your boy, motherfucking Madara, coming in with this schmeat. He's up there next to Hashirama in GOAT status. He's like the GOAT villain. Fucking Hashirama's the GOAT good guy. I mean, if you want to see how strong Madara is, dude, just go to the scene where he breaks the or no, he didn't break it yet. So he's in the reanimation, right? See how he just starts whooping ass on these people, on these grown men, not even using his powers, but he is taking them cheeks left and right. It's insane. Um, what the fuck is her name? Starts with the M. Is it Mifune? I'm not sure if this is Mifune or if it's that samurai dude. I think this is Mifune. I don't know. I, I mean, let's see. What the fuck is this? Okay, hold on. Sorry, guys. Oh, fuck. I was wrong. Um, I don't know. I can't think. I thought that was her. I can't think of her name. Uh, yeah. Okay. But in terms of strength, I'm putting her in average. She's pretty strong. Her lava breath jutsu's pretty fucking sick. She's a Kage. Any Kage is strong. Um, to be honest, she could probably actually beat about half the people up here, but she's nowhere near in terms of strength as a Killer B or A or fucking my boy Kakashi. Maybe May, is her name May? I don't know, I can't think of her name. My boy, my guy, he is fucking packing, bro. Come on, let's not joke ourselves. The fucking OG bowl cut, man. Come on. He is whooping ass. You do not want to see him in that fucking taijutsu ring, because you're going to get your fucking penis wrong. That dude is legit, okay? He's so fucking strong that when he punches, it creates a fucking crazy, like, fucking bear beast of wind, because his punch is that strong. And then there's 8th Gate Jitsu. I mean, he was whooping on Madara. He was also in 8th Gates form. That's why I can't give him Giant Dong, but he's definitely packing. Like, he would give all these people a fight, that's for sure. He's that strong. Yeah, my guy's pretty sick. I don't really know what else to say. Minato, that boy's packing. You know, he's got that fucking tier 1 sperm because he made Naruto. Um, I mean, fastest ninja there is besides Naruto. Uh, he's pretty sick, you know. I like Minato as a character. He's pretty cool. He's kind of like the good guy of the show, like the moral, upstanding person who's like perfect. But I mean, yeah, he's just really strong. I can't see many people beating the flying Rasen Jutsu. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's up there. My boy Pain slash Nagato. Is it even a question whether he is packing or not? No, in no regard. Dude is a OG. Oh my god, I could not tell you guys how hyped I was during the Pain arc. I was fucking geeked. that man Nagato slash Pain, whatever you want to address him as, he is a fucking pimp of a villain, dude. He was that arc, in my opinion, might be the best arc in all of Naruto. I mean, the Ninja War is pretty sick, but in terms of Pain as a villain, like, you gotta give it to him. Not only is he packing Schmeat, but he's a pretty cool character. Ah, yes. The namesake of the show itself. Is it even a question whether this young man has a giant dong or not? I don't think it is. Um, I mean, what is there to say about him, man? Fucking talk no jitsu. You can act like, bro, he can beat people alone using his words. That's pretty fucking OP. But yeah, no, and I mean, once Naruto hits 6 pass, like, I mean, it's over. He's the strongest person in the whole fucking galaxy. I mean, obviously you can say that alien bitch is like strong, and she's not down here. I wasn't gonna include her in my list either. I thought it would have been dumb to include her because I mean, obviously she's strong, but I don't know. But yeah, like Naruto, dude. I mean, he's nine-tail fucking fox Jinchuriki. Um, he's whooping ass on the daily. I mean, how many enemies has he killed? Like, come on. He fucking even beats Sasuke in a 1v1 at the end. And he wasn't even fucking trying to kill him. And Sasuke was trying to kill him. So that just shows how strong he is. But, yeah, dude is an OG. There's not really much else to say. Ah, rest in peace, my boy. Um, uh, yeah, I'm gonna give him Chode. He's not on the level of average. Neji's a cool character. Um, but in terms of strength and ability, he's really whatever. I mean, the Hyuga can really only do so much. I mean, like, he's up there with Hinata, you know? Like, they're really limited. They're nowhere near in terms of visual prowess as the Sharingan or the Uchiha, you know? So, yeah. Obito. Okay. Give me my boy Obito. Giant dong. I'm gonna give him a giant dong, purely based off the fact that he becomes 6 pass Sage, um, eh, towards the end of the show. And, in terms of a villain, he's really good as a character. He has that whole redemption arc at the end. And then his reason for why he becomes a villain is, like, pretty good. Yeah, I mean, he's just really strong. I almost want to put him in Packin because, like, it feels unright to put him above Kakashi, you know? But he is literally in 6 pass mode at one point. So I'll keep him at Giant Dong, but it's up for debate, you know? Anoki. Yeah, he's average. He's pretty strong, especially since he has the particle matter deconstruction jutsu or whatever. He fucking literally shoots like a fucking little block of fucking, like, I don't know, matter at you. But yeah, he's not beating these guys in a 1v1 unless with some fucking hacks or some shit. So yeah, Anoki's average. Orochimaru, ah, I don't know. He's strong. I mean, he's strong in the fact that, like, he's immortal, but he is not in any way as strong as these guys up here. So, I think I'm going to put him in average, you know? Yeah, I think I'm going to put him in average. Rock Lee. Okay, my boy Rock Lee. He's average too. You know, even though he can do the 8 pass jutsu, he's not packing. Strong, but he's not packing. He's average. He's average for sure. Sai's micro penis. he doesn't really do anything, and he's not that strong. He just writes shit on a scroll. It's not that great. Yeah, size micro penis. I don't know. He's not an integral. Oh Jesus Christ, Sakura chode. I know everyone. How are you gonna put Sakura chode? This not. Oh, Sakura's trash memes. How original. First off, didn't put her micro penis, so don't say I put her at the very bottom because I didn't. And yeah, she's deserving of a chode because she's not that strong. All she has is super strength, and oh, super. That sounds pretty good. No, in this world where people can shoot fucking flames out of their beeholes, having super strength isn't that great. I mean, the only reason I'm even giving her chode is because she has the 1,000 healing thing that Tsunade gives her. And while I'm on the topic, yeah, I don't give a fuck. Bam, Tsunade, chode. They have the same abilities, so to put one over the other is dumb. And yeah, I don't think either of them are that strong. Speaking of chodes, this fucker lost to her. How embarrassing is that, Saucery? How embarrassing is that? You lost to the worst fucking character in the show in a 2v1. Oh, Lady Chiho is there. I don't, bro. She's a grandma. You can't beat up a grandma. Don't give me that bullshit, okay? Don't give me that bullshit. Saucery, your disappointment to puppet users. You're a chode. Fuck you. Alright, Sasuke, giant dong. For those of you who know me outside of this prestigious professional YouTube channel, I don't like Sasuke. I find him to be a bit of an e-boy, bit of a simp, I guess you could say. Uh, yeah, he's definitely not one of my favorite characters. Not even close to being one of my favorite characters. He's kind of just like a moody asshole. But in terms of strength, I mean, I can't not put him at Giant Dong, dude. He's got the Rinnegan, Mangekyo Sharingan, fucking, he has Chidori, he can do all the different forms of it, he has Amaterasu. I mean, his abilities are just fucking, like, endless on endless on endless on endless. Susanoo, I mean, even though, like, I don't like him, it'd be doing a disservice to this list and its integrity if I didn't put him on Giant Dong. That just doesn't make sense. Shikamaru, average. I know that's a controversial one. His powers aren't great. My friend George is probably going to eat my ass over that one. It's alright. I'll live through it. Because I think he should be on average. He's good, you know? He's good. I mean, he's one of the smartest people in the whole show. Possibly the smartest person in the entire ninja world. And it shows. I mean, he beats people that are way stronger than him. I think just on the fact of his win-loss record, you have to put him in average, you know? I mean, I get it. He's not the strongest. He doesn't have great powers, but he is average at best. And yes, I'm kind of showing some favoritism, him being one of my more favorite characters, but he deserves it. Shino Aburame, chode. He's a good character. He's really strong. He has potential to go up the rankings based on his power abilities, but his opponent's not that impressive. I don't even think he's beaten the Akatsuki member. He's kind of mid. In terms of character, he doesn't contribute that much to the show. Yeah, I'm just putting him at chode. It's a cool character, but Shisui. Okay. Shisui's interesting because we have to do everything based on potential, right? Because hold on, sorry, I'm adjusting my mic. We have to do everything based on potential because we really have no idea how strong he could be. He could be stronger than Itachi, and Itachi's pretty fucking strong. You know, he's the youngest to ever get the Sharingan. Damn, man, I don't know. I'm feeling average, maybe chode. Nah, not chode. Yeah, I'll put him in average because we have no idea. We have to just go based off potential. To put him in Pack and Janjong, it's definitely a possibility, but we don't know. So to say that he is there would be an injustice to the integrity of the list so far. So I'll put him in average. Tamari's chode. she's cool. She's a really strong wind user. She's a good character. But yeah, I don't know. She's not that strong. And like, if we're going based on opponents, like yeah, her record isn't that crazy. 10-10, micro penis. She's terrible. Definitely F tier. Uh, the weapon user. She doesn't do anything really besides just throw fucking giant metal ninja star balls. Yeah, dude. I don't know. She's pretty shitty. Tobirama's packing. I get it. He's the second Hokage. He's part of like the great ninja family, being the Senju. He's brother to the OG master Hashirama, but we don't see enough of him for me to put him in Giant Dong. It is definitely possible he beats all of these people, right? I could see him winning a 1-on-1 versus all these people, except maybe Mike Guy and Minato. I don't know about that. That's like up for debate, especially since Minato uses so many of Tobirama's jutsus, but like I don't know, bro. I can't, in good faith, put him up with the likes of Naruto and Sasuke. I'm considering even moving. I don't know. Okay, yeah. Let's do this. Let's order it. All the rest are whatever. We're not gonna order it. Okay, we're gonna do this. There you go. That's accurate. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But he could be down here. Let's. He's not a true giant dongster, but he's up there. You know. Yamato's a chode. He has cool jitsu. He's strong, but he gets beat by Kabuto, he has to be chode for that. And even though his jitsu's strong, he only uses it like in defensive ways. There's never no attacking fucking wood style jitsu. And I mean, I feel like for having the shells of Hashirama, you should be way stronger. You know, it's kind of almost a letdown, you could say. Um, Zabuza, this one's controversial. I get it, especially since he's in Naruto, non-Shippuden. How the fuck could you put him in average? This is just going off on a whim. I feel like if Kakashi doesn't beat him, I honestly think Zabuza could beat all these people down here in a 1v1. I don't think there's one person down here who couldn't beat him besides maybe Tsunade because she's Kage. You know, they might give that to her. Sakura, maybe because she has plot armor. Power for power, I don't think so. Maybe Yamato, I don't think so. He's kind of a puss. Um, yeah, I'm not feeling that. Zetsu, uh, Zetsu's average. I don't mean he just makes lots of clones of himself. I get it, like Black Zetsu, he absorbs all your. Okay, yeah, actually, I'll give Zetsu packing just because he's related to the crazy alien bitch. At least Black Zetsu is. I don't know. Zetsu's a weird character. It's hard because like there's two sides of him, and in terms of strength and power, it's completely disproportionate. Black Zetsu's like almost like a god, whereas White Zetsu just makes like a bunch of clones of himself, which is impressive to say, but he's not even. It's like he's not actually him. He's like people who got sucked in by the tree. It's too complicated. And then Jiraiya to finish it off. He's average. I know it hurts and it's hard to hear, but as someone who likes Jiraiya, he is not as strong as any of these people in the pack, and dude. He is a legendary Sannin, right? But I don't even think he'd beat Orochimaru in a 1v1, you know? I think Orochimaru gets that. So to put him in pack-in and say he'd beat A and Killer B and my god, I think that's a stretch. His death was obviously like the saddest thing in all of Naruto. You know, we all remember that shit. But then again, that just proves my point more because I can't put Pain in Giant Dog, you know, I can't. He's not on the level of these five. And you know, it'd be a disservice to do that. But this is the end of my list, guys. You guys can tell me what you think. I think it's a pretty solid list. It's pretty accurate. You guys can tell me what you would have changed in the comments. Sorry if you watched this and it spoiled anything for you. But love you guys. Peace. Later.